Alright, let's talk about the WWE Royal Rumble that happened today. Probably, it ended like an hour ago. So, first match we started off with the Women's Royal Rumble. And as I predicted, I'm gonna put, like, you saw the videos of some of my predictions, but I'm gonna put, like, my actual predictions. You'll see, I thought either Raquel or Liv Morgan was gonna win. I wanted Alexa Bliss to win, uh, just because I like Alexa Bliss, but I also did want Liv Morgan to win. I knew she was gonna win, and Liv Morgan did win. I don't have any women's figures besides Zelina Vega from way back in the day, so I'm gonna use Daddy Dom. Liv Morgan won. It was a good match. I ain't gonna lie. The women's Royal Rumble, amazing, pretty good. Last Lash Legend, Skirt was cooking. Let's be for real. The Bougie Bully was cooking. And then next, we got to a match that this match I was waiting for, but also didn't want to wait for it. It was AJ Styles. Let me make him stand real quick. Versus Ring General Gunther. I guess now the IWC is calling him Gunther. And AJ lost, sadly. He lost. AJ, sadly, he didn't tap out, because AJ don't tap. He passed out to Gunther. Gunther had him in sleep hold, and AJ lost, sadly. But, WWE SmackDown, well, at least, is the house AJ Styles built. Hopefully, he steps into Swerve's house, AEW, or maybe TNA. I don't know. It still hasn't fully hit me that he has retired. The next match was Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. And like I knew he would, Drew McIntyre picked up the win. There was no way they was going to have Drew lose after he just got the title. It was a good match. I'm tired of Sammy Hogan. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a good match. Drew deserves it, and I heard Drew will be dropping the title before Mania, and we'll just have to wait and see. And then we moved on to the Men's Royal Rumble. Obafemi came out number 1. I don't have an Obafemi. And number 2, as we knew because the pre-show, Braun Breaker. He came out, I was like, okay, Oba and Braun, gonna have a banger. But sadly, we were robbed. By who? There's a lot of speculation. We got robbed by maybe this man, Seth Rollins. I don't think it's Seth Rollins. Cause Seth Kobe Lopez, he's like, he said it himself, he's a pretty heavy guy, and the guy didn't have hand hair. And with the way he jumped over the barricade. And when you saw the mask, it showed his eyes and his mouth. You see right here, obviously, Seth, he has this part basically connecting his bottom lip and his beard. The person who attacked Braun didn't have that. So, some people saying it's Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley is signed to AEW till 2027. So it's not Jon Moxley. There's only one man who I know will put their hands on Braun Breaker. And that's the bald fraud Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce attacked Braun Breaker. In the final four of the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns, Logan Paul, Randy Orton, and Gunther. I was not expecting Gunther to be in the final four. You know, I knew he was going to be in the match because he did say he was willing to pull double duty. But, yeah, I was 1/4 right. We are now down to the final four. Chris Jericho, Braun Breaker, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes. You know, with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. But other than that, I was wrong. So my predictions were kind of wrong. You know, I did think Liv was gonna win. I thought AJ was gonna win. I thought Roman was gonna win, which was right. The Liv was also right. I thought Drew was gonna win, which was right. I got AJ's wrong. I got the final four for the men's 1/4 right. You know, Cody got attacked. He was in the final five. Cody got attacked by Drew McIntyre and eliminated. Actually, it was final six. He got eliminated. And then Roman Reigns. Hold on. He then eliminated his own cousin, Jacob Fatu. So it seems like they're building up Jacob, Drew, and Cody for Elimination Chamber, Mania, whatever Saturday Night Main Event is next. One of the pay-per-views. Big shows. And yeah. That's basically it for today's video. You know, Royal Rumble, if I had to rate it, I'll give it like a good solid 4-star. Like a 4-star, maybe even 3 3/4. It was alright. I was expecting more surprises. We did get Powerhouse Hobbs. I was wrong with like all the TNA. No TNA person showed up. Not even Joe Hendry. Not even Joe Hendry. But what else? Yeah, there was a bunch of AAA stars. When I thought like we'll get some Ethan Page, some AAA stars, but we didn't. And no Joe Hendry. We at least got Powerhouse Hobbs, now known as Royce Keys. And yeah, that's about it. Hope y'all, have an amazing day. See you guys Wednesday for PWA Havoc